Brooksaw Antiques here. Today we have this 1910 Underwood No.4 antique desktop typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. These are the paper fingers up top, and they kind of guide the paper through. So you want to set them up to be snug so the paper fits right in between those two fingers. These are your margins. So this is your left or your right margin. It's on the left side, but it is where your right margin will end. And this one is your left margin. And we're going to set that in between these two paper fingers. If you set them too far wide, they will type on top of them and sometimes get stuck on it. This is your color selector switch. Right now we have it down on the blue. If you push it down on the red, you will be printing the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you push it on this side, you have it printing the top portion of the ribbon. Right now we have a solid black ribbon, so it doesn't really matter, but you can use that 2 times as much when you have just a solid black ribbon, and just switch it to the red when you use all this side up. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. You hit this line space, gets you back to the beginning. It skips 1, 2, or 3. Right now we have it on single, but if you want double, you flip this down 1, and there's an indicator up here, 1, 2, and 3. It skips 2, 1 more, and it skips 3. That works good. We're going to keep it on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence on the next line. You can really type fast on this. It's 114 years old, and I can type faster on this one than I can on some of the models that are 50 to 60 years newer. Very impressive typewriter. This was the most popular typewriter for 30 years or so. This is the first model that came out that was a visible writer. Before that was the Remington Understrike, which is called a blind writer. To pull the page out easy, you just flip this switch right here, flip that down, and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back up, or else the next page won't load correctly. Got a backspace on the left side here. That works good. A shift on each side, and this is an automatic shift lock when you hit the right one. To clear that, you just hit that left shift button. This is your ribbon direction reverse. So right now, all the brand new ribbons loaded on the right side, so it's pulling to the left. And if you want to switch it, you just pull it out towards this side, and it'll start pulling to this side, and you can wind it. It's got an automatic ribbon reverse. When you get to a certain spot on the ribbon, it'll automatically reverse it. These are your tabs, so you could set them by just moving them like that and put them in, locking them with the teeth in. And if you push it up, it'll engage the tab. So we're going to set those to be right there and right there. And if you hit the tab button from the front, you can see it stops at each one of those tabs. That works good. This lever behind the knob, if you flip it up, it disables the spacing mechanism, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. If you flip it back, each one of those clicks is 1 space. That works good. And that's about it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.